Okay, what we have here is your square, a width of 3 inches by 4.35 inches. First things first, you get around this edge here. You get around this edge here. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to create 2 smaller squares. All right, there's one of your smaller squares. Copy it, paste it, move your next square over, shift select, align, right. Select your blue square on the left hand side, shift select your red square, align left. Okay. Select again your lower left, and you're going to align to the bottom. Then select again on your right hand side and align to the bottom. Now you're going to round these corners. There you go. There's your rounded corners. Shift select your red circle or your red square. Go up here and cut away. Ooh, maybe I selected it wrong. Let's see. Red square. Shift select blue square. There we go. Remove that. And select your red square, select your blue square, go over here and remove it. Okay, now you have your frame for your mount. Okay, now you'll notice that this bar here is 2.364 inches wide, which is 60 millimeters. Okay, at 60 millimeters, what you're going to do, you want to go 30 millimeters down. So what you'll do is you'll take your bar. I guess we'll go ahead and copy it and we'll paste it. Move your bar over to your 30 centimeter mark or 30 millimeter mark. Okay. All right. Then you've got your 6 millimeter holes. 0.236 is your 6 millimeter hole. All right. Now you can take and create them right here if you want. All right. Come up here to your sizing box, 236. And if you have this thing locked, it'll carry over and make all your dimensions 236. Copy, paste, select, move, and what you want to notice here is that the circle will center itself directly over your line. Okay, zoomed in a little bit there so you can see better. Select your next line, which is 50 millimeters. I must have those locked. Let me see. Yeah, I've got it locked. I'm going to ungroup it so you can see what we're saying. Now, this line is 1.97 inches and or 50 millimeters. I'm going to go ahead and copy it and paste it. You're going to move it over, and it's going to be 40 millimeters below the previous one. All right. Then you're going to use that same 6 millimeter hole, which basically is all over this board. Copy, paste, and it'll lock in right there. Paste, and it'll lock center on these lines. All right. Now what you want to do to get these lined up properly, you want to go ahead and group them. All right. Group it. All right. Now you want to select your newly formed piece and select your square, and you're going to align V center. Then you're going to select this one and select your square, and you're going to align it V center. Do not use the horizontal. It will move your lines to the top and the bottom or the center of the screen, and it will mess up your arrangement. Now, the next one you're looking at is this one. I'll go ahead and break it down, ungroup it, so you can see what we got going on here. This circle here is 0.1. Okay, 0.1. Be aware, you have to be careful with this specific circle because your laser is not going to want to cut it properly. Plastic melts if you go too slow. You'll end up with a melted puddle there that you have to drill out anyways. It's easier just to go ahead and drill it out. Make you a pinpoint dot there and drill it out. You can cut all these separately. It's light burn. Light burn will let you divide it up. You can change the color of it and make it 100% separate. See, it's in the orange layer, and you can put it on line. Anyhow, we'll select these. This is also a 6 millimeter hole. We'll select the blue line here. All right, there's your blue line, and it's 0.75 inches. In other words, 3/4 of an inch. You're going to want to take that and align it over here, and you're going to want it right at 1 centimeter from the bottom. And you'll take your 6 millimeter circle, and it'll snap in. You'll take your 0.1 millimeter circle, or 2 millimeter circle, and it'll snap in. And you're going to take this whole thing here. You're going to shift and select your square. Go over here, align V center. There you go. And now all of your project is aligned. You can cut this little hole separately after you cut through this other stuff. Now what you want to do here is you're going to want to select it, ungroup it, remove that line. You're not trying to chop lines into your cut. All you want to do here is cut the holes at the correct height. So ungroup that one, select your line, delete your line, and then here, same thing, select your line, delete your line. Now we'll take and make one more 6 millimeter hole so you can zip tie your little circuit board to the top. Select, copy, paste, and right about 1 centimeter down, lock it in place. Now, You have everything you need to cut through this. Now, at 1,000 and 100%, it's going to take you multiple passes to cut through this. I totally suggest using 1/8 thick plastic instead of 1/4, but if you want to use the same 1/4 inch thickness that they used, it's about $9 on Amazon. Any questions? Post your comment. Here, we'll go ahead and fix this. We'll make your speed 1,000, your max power 100. Okay, there's the blue cut you're gonna make, and then the 2,000 on the line 3, I would keep that. Your pass count is probably going to be around 30. Now on your orange one, which is your 2 millimeter hole, which is extremely hard to cut, I'd probably make maybe 2 passes, maybe 5 passes, and that'll give you and you can cut this down, say to 500, because that's a tiny circle. That's just gonna jerk your machine around. Okay, best of luck, and leave me a comment if you need something.